Higher concentration again in the north towards Springdale, as well as Belltown, and some of that can be attributed to new rentals, a certain type of market there in terms of housing units. And lastly, household income. The darkest blue are the areas with the highest amount of average household income, and you can see there is an area to the west of the study area in the Strawberry Hill and Belltown area that is that darker blue, indicating a higher median household income in that area.
Aquí podemos ver datos sobre la población y la demografía para el código 06906. Específicamente tenemos población a la izquierda en total, con los áreas más oscuros con más personas y las áreas más amarillo con menos personas. En el medio podemos ver el porcentaje de la población de edad 25 a 44 y a la derecha podemos ver el ingreso medio que es variante en Glenbrook.
We also know that a large portion of the population identifies as Hispanic or Latino, so we put on the map to the left a concentration of people that are Hispanic or Latino in the area, and you can see the darkest pinks are the areas with the highest concentration, and you can see to the south of the study area towards the east side and the cove are the darker areas of pink. On the right, we also wanted to show some of the country of origin of people in the zip code in the area, and the percentage of the population of the largest country of origin is Guatemala with 41%, then there's Colombia, Puerto Rico, Peru, Ecuador, and Honduras, and they all make up part of the Spanish-speaking Hispanic or Latino population in the zip code.
Es muy importante para nosotros conocer a la población latino acá en Glenbrook. Y a la izquierda puedes ver que en porciones del área del estudio hay casi 50% de la población latino. A la derecha podemos ver el origen de los latinos en esta área y podemos ver que la mayoría son guatemaltecos, colombianos o puertorriqueños.
This is looking at housing and living arrangements over the past approximately 10 years or so. You can see there's been an increase in the median value of housing units from 2012, around 446,000, up to 557,000 in 2022. Within housing tenure, there's been a decrease in the amount of owner-occupied units and an increase in the amount of renter-occupied units, so that indicates an overall trend towards rentership within the area.
También estudiamos los datos sobre la vivienda y los arreglos de vida en Glenbrook. El valor de las viviendas en Glenbrook está mejorando y al mismo tiempo hay más personas alquilando mientras hay menos personas propietando en su vivienda.
And aligned with what we were discussing before in terms of the median home value, the household income has also increased about $10,000 from $86,000 in 2012 to $96,000 in 2022.
El medio ingreso por cada vivienda es aumentando generalmente, pero puedes ver a la derecha que los ingresos están variables en tanto.
So now moving on to some of the more physical built environment attributes of the area. On the left, you can see a land use map, and everything you see in light yellow is low density single family, and everything you can see in that brighter yellow is low density multifamily. So much of the zip code, much of the area is residential. I wanted to point out some other notable parcels, including the commercial neighborhood business, which is right around 35 Crescent, as well as industrial areas to the north and south of the project site. In terms of zoning, pretty similar. There's a large expanse of single-family. Village commercial also surrounds the project site at 35 Crescent, And then there's additionally some industrial to the north and south of the project site.
Estos mapas enseñamos el uso del suelo y zonificación en Glenbrook. La mayoría es residencial, con lugares para comercios en Hook Street y cerca de la estación. También hay lugares para industria que puedes ver en gris en los mapas de
So the last aspects we're looking at this point in terms of understanding the community and the physical environment. On the left, you can see some areas of recent development. This includes 159 Colonial Road, Glenbrook Crossing, 498 Glenbrook Road, and Glenbrook Commons, which represent new development in the area. On the right are just some community assets that I'm sure you have more that you can share with us. This is just a first pass at it, and we're looking at schools, religious institutions, parks, child care services, and this is important to understand that with the RFP, whoever responds to it, it's important to know what assets are already there and what the community center can build off of.
One community center is
En esta diapositiva puedes ver desarrollo recientemente y activos comunitarios como escuelas, iglesias y parques.
First off, I see people taking pictures, okay? At the bottom, it's on the City of Stanford website, 35 Crescent Street. This presentation will be up there tomorrow. Okay, so you can download it tomorrow, we're not hiding anything. We have the City Maker website for this. Joe has been kind enough to actually videotape this. As soon as he has that, we'll be putting that link up to be able to really watch this meeting tonight. So just in case, I don't want people missing anything, but we'll have all this stuff ready for it. Okay? We're moving over to a little bit more of our project approach. And again, this is what I talked about at the beginning, was the potential for redevelopment options. And so we came up with several of them to start really the creative juices flowing in thinking. So one of them is a community cultural center to sort of revitalize, replace the modern center for programming. We thought about potential partnerships, building a community, for instance, library, Kiwanis Club, Stanford Partnership, Kids Helping Kids. And it would be something along the lines of sort of featuring arts, craft, music, dance, community meeting, cultural events, small museum. That is one of our options tonight. When you start to think about that, I want you to think about if you like it or not, put a little tag along our bar there, cool lot. But also, how do we finance it? If we were to make this another community cultural center, what partners are we missing? Who do we need to reach out to? And how do we actually make it viable? Another option is mixed-use development, transform the property into a sort of a residential or commercial spaces. Potential partners, again, we looked at Stanford, Spinnaker Real Estate Partners, Nazero, Summit Development. It could feature affordable housing, it could feature retail, cafe, office spaces, public plaza in there, garden. Again, we want you to start thinking about that. How do we develop that concept? And how do we make that financially feasible, and what partners do we have?
Antes de esta reunión, estudiamos usos potenciales de redesarrollo en 35 Crescent. Estas son simplemente ideas y queremos que ustedes participan hoy para decir si te gustas o no te gustas estas ideas. También queremos que ustedes consideren otras ideas para este espacio, con un foco en los usos que pueden ser autosuficientes en el futuro. La primera opción es un centro comunitario y cultural. Podemos revitalizar como un centro moderno para programas comunitarios y eventos culturales. Tenemos una lista de socios potenciales aquí y las características de un centro comunitario serán artes y manualidades, música, danza, reuniones comunitarias, eventos culturales o potencialmente un pequeño museo. También podemos hacer un desarrollo de uso mixto aquí, transformando la propiedad en espacios residenciales y comerciales. También tenemos una lista de socios potenciales y las características de desarrollo de uso mixto podrían ser viviendas asequibles, tiendas, cafeterías, oficinas, una plaza pública o un jardín.
Another option we're looking at, Education Innovation Hub. Hub for this, so it's really lifelong co-working entrepreneurship. This is very similar to Old Town Hall. If you remember, we did have the Stanford Innovation Center inside there. Is this something that we maybe want here? Again, potential partners, Stanford Partnership, Synchrony, UConn, Engineering Ambassadors, Advanced CT, Stanford Public Schools. Again, can we create classrooms, labs, co-working spaces, business incubation in the building itself? And then another option is sort of healthcare and wellness centers. So again, a comprehensive center for healthcare and wellness. We look at potential partners, similar to like the Vita Health District they have around Stanford Hospital. You have Optimus Health, Stanford, Yale New Haven Health. Does it have primary care in there, dental, mental health, physical therapy, wellness programs? Is that something that would work inside the building? And again, we want you to sort of think of it.
Aquí son dos más opciones. Primeramente, un centro educativo y innovador. Podemos crear un centro para el aprendizaje continuo, el coworking y el emprendimiento. Los socios potenciales son Stanford Partnership, Synchrony, UConn, Engineering Ambassadors, Advanced Connecticut, y las escuelas públicas de Stanford. Y las características de este son aulas, laboratorios, espacios de coworking, incubadoras de negocios. Próximamente, posiblemente tenemos un centro de salud y bienestar. Socios potenciales incluyen Vita Health y Wellness Partnership, Optimus Healthcare, Stanford Health. Y las características de un centro de salud son atención primaria, dental, salud mental, fisioterapia o programas de bienestar.
Would everybody in favor of the Glenbrook Community Center reopening, please stand up and let me speak?
We are not doing that. No, stop. We are not doing
Stand
that.
This is why we're here.
No, sorry.
You're saying that we don't want to hear.
The mayor refused to listen to us 2 years ago.
Please sit down. You will have time to speak and to put your comments on the board. And that is how we're running this meeting tonight. Okay? If you do not like that,
Point of parliamentary procedure?
yes, thank you very much.
Yes, we have a right to speak.
I am running this meeting right now. You will have the opportunity to speak.
You're running the mayor's conditions down our throats.
No, I'm not. We are going to different options right now. But what we want you to do is to remain civil.
I'm civil. I've been working for the community for years.
So I want you, in the end, and let me finish my presentation, please.
Finish
And
it.
then,
Hurry up because we're getting bored.
that's fine. If you want, I can take you over to Stanford Twin Rings, I'll put you in the penalty box. Okay?
Oh yeah, I worked the
So,
penalty
there we
box.
go. So the next one is senior living community as a potential. Again, senior living community with various levels of care. The picture we have here, there's going to be London, similar type of building. Potential partners, Edge Hill Senior Living Community, Mosaic Concierge Living, Charter Oak, and again, independent assisted living, memory care, and again, a wellness type center. And then lastly, could it possibly be a green space? So eco-friendly green space, permanent surfaces, rain gardens, to support the environment.
Okay, estas son las últimas dos opciones que nosotros tenemos, pero podemos apoyar que piensas digo. Primeramente, una comunidad de vivienda para personas mayores. Podemos establecer una comunidad con varios niveles de cuidado, hay muchos socios potenciales y las características son vida independiente y asistada, cuidado de la memoria, comedor y actividades sociales. Y finalmente, posiblemente tener un espacio verde con áreas verdes ecológicas, con superficies permeables y jardines de lluvia para apoyar el medio ambiente.
So part of our next steps right now, and this is what we're sort of doing tonight, is after tonight, we'll actually launch a survey through the city's website to gather additional input on any of the redevelopment options that are sort of generated from here tonight to get feedback and comments. From that, we'll develop our recommendations based on all of the comments that we have produced. All of these documents will be on the city website. I am a big person who believes sunshine on everything. Nothing should be done in the dark. So you will see all those documents up on that city website. That's why I asked for that. We're going to share the recommendations and gather community feedback at the public workshop in sort of late January 2025. Is what we're going to be doing after we finish it tonight.
Posiblemente estás pensando que están los próximos pasos en este proceso. Junto con esta reunión vamos a organizar una encuesta para recopilar opiniones sobre las opciones de desarrollo propuestas. Después vamos a desarrollar recomendaciones para la ciudad y finalmente vamos a compartir recomendaciones y recopilar comentarios de la comunidad en el taller público número 2 a finales de enero en 2025.
So what we're going to end up doing now is we're going to take a quick coffee break, because now we've given you a whole pile of information to think about. What we want you to do is we're going to have Susan, Evan, and myself will be stationed around here along with some of the steering committee members. The key for this is we need you to write this down on the sticky notes, okay? And we need to post that. Every comment that is written down here tonight will be put forward, okay? We'll put into a document, you'll see it up on the website. We are not basically stretching these things out and throwing them off the side, okay? We have to do this properly and take into everybody's voice must be heard in this. So our first station over here is really talking about our community needs and priority, and that's talking a little bit about the mapping and what our assets are within the community, but also what do you want to see within the community, okay? That's that station right there. We have a bunch of prompt questions. We'll go through and we'll be able to prompt and think about writing that stuff down. Station 2 is our redevelopment concepts, just the sort of 6 you put up there. Again, we have a temperature gauge on it. We want to know if you like it or don't like it. But the key for these redevelopment concepts, again, I have some prompt questions. We want you to answer those questions for us. If you like this concept or that concept, that's great, okay? How do we finance it and what partners do we need to make that project successful? It's no sense putting $2 million to rehab a building and have it fail, okay? I want this project to be successful because I live in this team, okay? And I want to make that very clear. It has to be successful. The last one is Station 3, which is the community space ideas and design concepts. So again, you don't like any of the 6 over there that we sort of brought up for consideration? Tell us on Station 3, write it down. And I've already got one, this is number 7 right here. I've already got one that we can actually start to look at and use. So again, I want this to be a productive part of the meeting tonight, and I need you to sort of get those creative juices flowing, and so we can start to work through all the different options in this. Thank you.
Ya queremos escuchar sus ideas. Vamos a abrir la reunión para permitirse visitar a cada estación que puedes ver en las salas acá. Tenemos 3 estaciones. Primero, las necesidades y prioridades de la comunidad. Segundo, los conceptos de desarrollo que hemos hablado hoy día. Y finalmente, las ideas para espacios comunitarios y conceptos de diseño. Si quieres hablar con alguien en español, puedes encontrarme. Voy a estar acá en el número 1. Y gracias a todos. Thank you everybody for listening to our presentation.
With that, we'll take 5 minutes, get some coffee, and we'll start moving around the room. Thank you.
This is my email address.
Very good.
All right, when you get a file, send me the link and I'll post it on our Facebook.
I can send it to you now so you can read the stories. Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
Let me send this now. this.